have a blade.
Welcome back, action lovers! If you're craving adrenaline-pumping chases, ruthless brawls, and high-stakes missions, you've landed in the right spot. Today, we're exploring 10 action-packed films that might have slipped under your radar, but still deliver serious firepower with their stunts, style, and heart-pounding sequences. Let's dive into the countdown. Number 10, The Squad. Set on the gritty streets of Paris, The Squad follows a tough French police unit led by veteran Serge Burin. Their methods are bold, aggressive, and far from regulation. But when a ruthless gang unleashes a string of bloody heists, Burin and his team are pushed into a deadly confrontation that could cost them everything. This action thriller thrives on brute force tactics and tense urban shootouts. While the plot hits familiar beats, Jean Reno's stoic intensity and Alban Lenoir's raw edge keep the momentum strong. If you're in the mood for a gritty cop flick with real firepower, this one delivers. Number 9, High Heat. Anna is a quiet chef running a cozy restaurant, but when the local mafia shows up to burn it down, she unleashes a hidden past, more than just a cook. Anna turns her kitchen into a war zone, slicing through the mob with ruthless precision. As flames rise and bodies fall, one thing's clear: she's not on the menu. High Heat dishes out a spicy blend of sharp one-liners and brutal takedowns. Olga Kurilenko leads with fierce energy, while Don Johnson adds grizzled charm. It's not fine dining, but for a fiery revenge flick, it's hot and satisfying. Number 8, Underworld: Awakening. The war between vampires and lichens is no longer in the shadows. Humans have discovered the truth and launched a brutal purge. Celine, a powerful death dealer, awakens from cryosleep to find her world shattered and her kind nearly wiped out. With danger closing in, she allies with David, a fellow vampire, to protect a mysterious child linked to her bloodline. Underworld: Awakening delivers cold, stylish violence and non-stop action. Kate Beckinsale returns in top form, unleashing bullet storms and blade fury with undead ferocity. Slick, savage, and unapologetically gothic, it's a wild, blood-soaked ride. Number 7, Violent Night. It's Christmas Eve, and a group of elite mercenaries invades a wealthy family's mansion, planning an easy holiday heist. But their festive robbery hits a snag when they run into Santa Claus. Yes, the real deal, armed with a sledgehammer and a whole lot of rage. This isn't a silent night. This is a war zone. Violent Night mixes holiday spirit with savage, over-the-top action in the best way. David Harbour brings grit and heart to a Santa who's more Viking than elf. Think Die Hard dipped in eggnog and wrapped in barbed wire. Number 6, Criminal. When CIA agent Bill Pope dies mid-mission, his secrets die with him, until the agency transfers his memories into Jericho Stewart, a violent inmate on death row. Now carrying classified intel and unstable emotions, Jericho is thrown into a dangerous world of spies, betrayal, and global threats. Time is ticking, and he's the only shot they've got. Criminal blends sci-fi intrigue with gritty, boots-on-the-ground action. Kevin Costner brings unpredictable intensity, while Ryan Reynolds and Gal Gadot round out a sharp supporting cast. If you like memory swaps and international chaos, buckle up. Number 5, Safe. May, a young math prodigy, is kidnapped by the Chinese triads and brought to New York to serve their criminal empire. Forced to memorize a priceless code tied to millions, she becomes the target of every gang in the city. Enter Luke Wright, a broken ex-cage fighter who finds her running and sees one last chance to make things right. Safe is classic Jason Statham. Slick choreography, non-stop pace, and brutal efficiency. Amid the chaos, there's real heart in the bond between fighter and child. A gritty, high-stakes thriller that hits harder than you'd expect. Number 4, The Family Plan. Dan is a mild-mannered car salesman, a loving husband, and a devoted father, or so it seems. Beneath the suburban routine lies a deadly past as a retired assassin. When old enemies come knocking, Dan grabs his unsuspecting family and hits the road, turning a quiet vacation into a wild, high-speed race for survival. The family plan mixes heartfelt moments with full-throttle action and Mark Wahlberg's effortless charisma. It leans into familiar territory, but makes it work with charm, energy, and explosive fun. Number 3. Fast Charlie. Charlie Swift, a seasoned fixer nicknamed Fast Charlie, hits a snag when the body he's supposed to deliver is missing a head, making it impossible to ID the target. With his life on the line and a furious mob boss breathing down his neck, Charlie turns to Marcy Kramer, the victim's no-nonsense ex-wife. What follows is a chaotic quest through the criminal underworld. Fast Charlie blends hard-hitting action with dark humor and emotional stakes. Pierce Brosnan and Morena Baccarin bring grit and charm to a slick, stylish thriller. It may follow familiar beats, but the execution keeps it razor-sharp. Number 2. Kandahar, CIA operative Tom Harris pulls off a covert mission in Iran. But when his identity is exposed, he's forced to flee across hostile Afghan territory. Hunted by mercenaries and elite forces, Harris must navigate a war-torn landscape where allies are scarce, and betrayal lurks at every turn. His only chance: reach Kandahar alive. Kandahar delivers white-knuckle tension, intense firefights, and a survival story that doesn't let up. Tom Rhys-Harries brings grit and urgency to a role full of desperation and drive. It's a brutal, fast-paced ride through enemy territory. Number 1. London Has Fallen. Following the unexpected death of the British Prime Minister, the world's most powerful leaders gather in London for his funeral. But the city erupts into chaos as a coordinated terrorist attack turns the event into a bloodbath. With world leaders being hunted, the US president, his loyal Secret Service chief, and a wary MI6 agent must fight to stop a global conspiracy. London Has Fallen explodes with massive set pieces, intense gunfights, and edge-of-your-seat tension. Gerard Butler leads the charge with gritty resolve, backed by Aaron Eckhart and Morgan Freeman. It's familiar, but full throttle from start to finish.
Blade.